keep following me. Keep listening to me and keep being yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the GrainCoast podcast. And today I'm here with the most beautiful, the most talked about, the most hype, the most consistent, and the best female artist in the country, Miss Beautiful Anitram. Yes!
Nice to meet you guys. Anitram right here. You've already heard him. Hell yeah. Most beautiful. Okay? Thank you. That's it.
So all that tattoo I gave you, it's facts, right?
Of course. But you looking at me, no, I ugly. Exactly. If I was not consistent, I was not going to be here, no. You get it? You get it? That's good.
So,
yeah, but guys, I'm actually glad to be here. Nice to meet you guys. I am glad to be here, and I can't wait for us to get in it.
I'm happy to have you on here.
Yeah, me too.
We've been having little if and buts, but
yeah, finally, yeah.
So, let's get into it.
Okay.
For me personally, I know a whole lot about you because you're not only a friend to me, like a sister. We have a personal relationship over the years,
yeah.
So I know about the journey. But your fans and probably people who admire you a lot, they don't have that sort of access to you. So, for my podcast, I like to always go from the beginning so people can understand why all you passed through to become who you are today. So we'll start. I know you started singing in this church, but then again, like I said, you go to hear the word from the horse's mouth. What else was out there that you were doing that got you into music?
Okay, so I am an instrument, actually. You know how they have the piano, the guitar, the drum. I am, an instrument. I have music planted within me from the Almighty, like it's inside me. So music is who I am. Music is what I am. So I did not have to fight to get into music or say like music is like something I want to do. I've been doing this since I was a child. My mother plays the drum in the church. She's the choir directress, And from my mother's family, my uncle Alfred as well, he's a pastor, he sings. So music is basically in my family, and that's who I am.
So you mentioned that music is who you are or
yes.
what you are.
Yeah.
Without music, are you trying to say there's no Anitram?
Yes, please.
Really?
Yes.
So if music wasn't your career path you choose, is there any other thing that you would be interested in doing?
Of course, but music has to be a part, even if there are other things that I want to do. Like I want to be a lawyer because I did criminal justice at college and I graduated. And I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to go to law school. But music is going to be a part of my journey because that's my purpose here on earth. That's what God has planted within me. Being a lawyer is something I'm going to learn from other people. But music is within, it's internal.
Now you're saying within you and the music and you put out taste on set.
Again more, yeah.
God not selfish?
God is not selfish. That's why He gave you what He gave you.
I want
But what?
So, you started getting involved in a lot of competitions. I know you won a few. But tell me a little about that.
So when I was 9 years old, I took part in The Star is Born. And when I was 14, I took part in Project My Voice and I won. I was called out as the first winner. And I took part in my school competition. Yeah, basically 3 competitions. Yeah.
Was there like a particular moment when you were winning this competition? You thought, this is something I want to do for the rest of my life?
Yeah, especially when I won Project My Voice. Because I'm like, no matter how much I run away from music, It's who I am. It keeps coming back. So I just cannot run away from it. I have to do it. So in every competition, the final spot, the final part, the judges allow you to write your own song, like self-compose. And from there, I knew that, there's something that I have to give out.
How old were you when you wrote your first song?
I was around, I would say 12. Yes, before the competition, because I had been recording. I remember Slim.
Producer, right?
Yeah, he's a producer. They had a studio back in Bartnesville, and I used to go there right after school. As soon as school finished, Noah's Ark, I was going to Noah's Ark. I would pack my bag and I go straight to the studio. That's where I started learning and started writing. Hola.
I'm going to tell you to sing a general.
I can't remember hola. Yeah, but yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
So, I try to understand, right?
That's cool. I'll make you understand. Don't try to beg you.
If you were that young winning all this competition, like what weight or what sort of motivation that you had that kept you going? You gotta know how hard it is, though. As a young kid.
My mother, she played the biggest role in whoever I am right now. Shout out to my mom, man. Yeah, my mother. She kept pushing me. I remember doing the finals of Project My Voice. I was hoarse, and she would always be there. She's like, "Take ginger, take lemon. You can do it. Just sing. Just believe in yourself. You can do it."
Wow.
Yeah.
So, when was the actual moment you decided to chase music professionally?
After I took part in Star's Project My Voice, and then I've been knowing Rixlin, so
Yeah, Rixlin Myers.
Yeah, Rixlin Myers. Shout out to you, Rixlin.
Shout out to Rixlin.
And then she's like, Martina, you can meet Louis, got to meet QB, and we can, I can talk to him so he can sign you, and you start taking this music thing seriously. I'm like, it makes sense.
You mentioned QB. Are you talking about the late Quincy B?
Hell yeah, the one and only Quincy B, the legend.
So, after Rixlin encouraged you to do that, you guys signed like that, or there was other things that happened behind the scene that leads to that moment?
I went to the studio, obviously, met Louise. I sang, basically auditioning. Yeah, like I auditioned, like, he saw me singing and he's like, yeah, she's really good, and that's how I got signed. I met QB as well, and he's like, yeah, she's really good.
Was it like the signing, did it come with like a signing on bonus, like as in like financially, was money given to you?
No, it was just a contract. There was no given to me. I won't lie.
I feel.
Yeah, but I was just, genuinely happy to be there, especially the fact that QB was there. I wasn't thinking about money. I didn't even know much about contract. I was just there. I was enjoying that moment, and I'm grateful.
The way you keep talking about QB, it's obvious that you had a huge impact on your life, in your music career as well. But yeah, what was it like meeting you for the first time?
I was in awe. I was so happy. I was extremely happy.
Goosebump happy or ordinary happy?
Goosebump happy, of course. It was genuine. That's somebody I've been listening to. I love his music. Like literally, I was really happy. Very, very.
Wow. What are you talking about?
We talked about music. He encouraged me. He's like, you can really sing, that. He played a few stuff for me to listen to, and then we started working on what's out today. The song. I'm grateful, but I went to the studio like twice before we could really finish the song. Yeah.
Talking about grateful.
I was nervous, by the way, as well.
Who would it be? It's QB.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Exactly.
talking about Grateful, I know that was the first song that you had out, and you featured the lyric video, of course. How that song came about? Like, do you remember the first time you this? Well, just break everything down for me.
I feel like going to be that time, like right now, where I'm at with my music career. Gratitude is something that I hold dearly. So I feel like that time, he was in that moment. So he's like, we're thinking about what to write about, and he's like, gratitude. Because obviously I was doing gospel music and was able to do a gospel music. And that's how he said, let's do a song giving thanks to God. And he wrote the lyrics. He taught me, how to, the verse, the bridge, the second verse, the chorus, and stuff like that. Yeah. And I was just happy to be there listening to him. I'm like, oh.
But
Yeah.
you mentioned gospel music was your first. Was it something that you wanted to like base your music around forever as long as you're doing it?
No, that's not something I wanted to base my music around like forever. I don't like to put a label on music.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do like music, I wanted to be led from what's within, just do songs. It don't have to be gospel music, it can be inspirational songs. Just something that the youth, children, and adults can listen to and it's gonna have impact on them. Yes.
So that song came out.
Positive impact.
Of course.
Of course. I had to make it clear, my brother.
No, you definitely have to.
Yeah.
When that song came out, right? I remember listening to it. First thing first, I was proud because, like I said, I've been behind the scene. I've been seeing, the elevation. So when I heard, I was like, wow, my Jew finally on a song with not like an ordinary underground artist who talking about
QB.
That I was
It's the grace
proud.
of God, man.
I was proud, but how did you feel when that song came out?
I feel proud. I was so happy. In as much as I didn't know the process of putting our music out, I had to wait for Louise. But sadly, it was out after Quincy B passed. But I was extremely happy. When I listened to my voice, I'm like, wow, and I was just in awe, actually. Yeah. Why are you stretching your apple like that?
Because you mentioned the song came out after his passing, and I just remember like how tragic that was,
Yeah.
Where was you when it happened? Like, how did you know?
I was actually at home and I got to know on the internet, and then Auntie Martina Brooks, I think I reached out to her, and Luis as well, and then they confirmed it. I'm like, wow. I was among the crowd when they took his body to St. Moses. At that time, nobody knew who I was, and Luis was busy, Auntie Martina was busy, but I'm like, I had to go there, and I was there. I stayed there, regardless.
How did it affect you though? Like musically, emotionally, like you said, he wasn't only like an artist to you, as a friend as well.
I cried because we actually shared moments together in the studio, in as much as it was very short, but he gave me words of encouragement. He told me how powerful I am and like my voice, how powerful it is. I shouldn't be afraid to use it however way. So I did cry, and I also cried because he was such a good artist, man. He was humble. Apart from being Quincy Bean, he was so humble. Yeah.
It was though. I remember I met him once, and I was nobody obviously, and he took a picture of me. I still have that picture on my Facebook to this day. That was such a huge moment for me.
That's how humble.
Do you have a favorite moment of him?
Yeah, when we're in the studio, we bought plenty of chips, we ate it together, we laughed, and started recording. Yeah.